Yo, what's poppin', people? Cobra Star Green back with you out in the video today. Y'all first time finding my channel or anything like that, you guys definitely hit the subscribe button. Also, the video yesterday, I'll be doing my review for Terrifier 2. Now, this comes from a perspective of a reviewer that has not seen the first Terrifier film. So, did I like it? Did I not like it? Am I now a fan of the series? Am I not? Well, you're going to have to stick around and find out. Cue the intro!
Probably you, we got a problem, 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 it's probably you, yeah, we got a problem, we got a problem, yeah, we got a problem, we got a problem, we got.
So, like I said, man, if you guys first time, hit that subscribe button, man. I got my Halloween Ends review coming out soon, too, for you guys. But yes, today I sat down, they sent me an early screening for the new Terrifier 2 film. And this comes, like I said, from a perspective of someone that has no idea what this series is even about. You know, I came into this being like, what is this exactly? I've always heard things about this franchise, but I've never sat down and like really watched this franchise. And today I said, you know what? I'm gonna take some time out of my day. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch this. Now, I looked at the runtime and I was like, God damn, it's a long ass movie. Movie is 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and like 18, honestly, being real. But I was like, God damn, it's a long movie. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm gonna get this out of the way early, man. I was entertained. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. I was thoroughly entertained watching this, man. Oh my God. And then I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna put this out right now. This is gonna be a spoiler review, man. I'm just gonna say this, man. I'm gonna have fun with this one. Like, I walked into this with no expectations whatsoever. I didn't even know what to think. Like, I just knew that he was kind of, the main guy, Art the Clown, was pretty much, only thing I knew was that it's just another one of these slasher flicks, like Michael Myers, Freddy, Jason, Pinhead, Chucky, you know, Scream, you know, that's all I knew. But watching this film, I'm like, y'all got all these great slasher horror villains. Y'all needs to throw my man Art the Clown on there too. Then let's go ahead and talk about this film, man. Now, like I said, I was thoroughly impressed, but y'all like, Cooper, what were you thoroughly impressed by? Well, it was a couple of things. And there was a couple of things that I was like, yeah, this don't work at all. But we'll talk about both things today. Now, I want to get on the positive. I want to get on the positive, man. This movie had me on the edge of my seats. I'm not gonna lie. This movie had me talking to the screen, and I love when movies are making me do that. When I'm talking to the screen, I'm like, Art, get him, Art, get him. You know what I'm saying? When I'm sitting there and I'm doing that, that means I'm impressed. I'm engaged with the film. And I was thoroughly engaged here. You know, I'm not going to lie. Yes, they do set up these dumb characters for Art to kill. But it's like they do them in such like an interesting way. Like the whole thing with me, like the thing I couldn't get past was I'm like, y'all are in this town, right? And y'all have this guy named Art the Clown that's just running around and killing people. But it's like everybody sees this guy, but they're kind of like, and this another one of y'all. Like no one takes this dude serious. You know, this dude's breaking into houses. He's ripping people's heads off. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And like no one like takes him serious. He's in shops harassing women, and no one's taking him serious. I'm like, okay, this is kind of interesting. You know, I like this interesting perspective they're putting on this character. And like, all right, y'all ain't gonna take me serious. I got y'all. Let me just kill all y'all. And let's go ahead and talk about that, man. The big thing is, you know, these slasher flicks, everyone, they go into these films. You go Michael Myers, Jason, all these films. You only care about the kills, right? And let me tell y'all, I don't know who was a part of the makeup department, but you need a goddamn raise. You hear me? I'm talking to you. Whoever was the makeup department person, you need a goddamn raise, because there are kills in this film. And every kill is unique. Every kill is different. You know, when you watch it, you're like, oh, when you sit down and you're watching the film, you're like, okay, how is he gonna kill this specific character? Because every scene is set up. pretty much like, oh yeah, we know this character's gonna die. They'll jump to a scene and say it's like there's an example. I'll give you a prime example. There's this dude and his girlfriend in the car, and it's like the way they set it up. It's like, and he's like, I gotta go take a piss. You know, you're like, okay, I know Art the Clown's going after him, but it's like I wonder how is he gonna go after him. You know, so it's like I like that, and like I said, every kill they had was unique. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know this. But these kills are gruesome, man. If I'm being completely honest, oh my God, the way he killed some people had me to the point where I was like, ugh. Like there's one girl, I remember this, and I was sitting down watching this. There's one girl he kills, and he like rips her scalp off to the point where you can like see her brain, right? And then he cuts her head off. And then when he cuts her head off, he uses it for like Halloween, for like trick-or-treating. Like he's putting candy in there. And these kids show up and they don't even think none of this. Like that's not a real person. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and the one thing that stood out to me just in that whole entire process, whole entire scene, I was like, yo, whoever did the makeup on this did an amazing job on this. I think the makeup stands out over everything because there's something that don't stand out at all. But man, I gotta give it to it, man. Great job. Like the kills, how gruesome they are, how different they are. They do a really great job on that. You know, like every movie, like every slasher fix, you know, people like I said, people going in for the kills, but it's like we want to see how different each kill is from the next. I'll tell you, with your boy Art the Clown, yeah, they different. They hella different, and I like them. Now I know there's gonna be some people that are like, yeah, it's a little too gruesome for me. And I can feel you on that. You know, there's some people that are going to be like, yeah, this is a little too much, you know. And I can see that because even some of the kills, like I said, were having me go, okay. You know, but man, I think they did a perfect job on the kills. And that's what people care about when it comes to these movies, man. I'll say this though. When I watch a film like this, and I'll just get this out of the way really quickly because I wrote this in my notes. But I really like how well this movie is shot. You can tell there's not too much of a big budget behind it, especially like the artistic feel of this and just how it looks and how the director like played out each scene. You don't really see movies like this anymore, you know? Just look at how it's shot. Look at the style behind it. You know, you're like, wow, Hollywood doesn't really do a lot of films like this anymore. You know, it's 2022. Everybody's like, you know, they got them super huge cameras and HD, 4K, all this stuff, right? But it's like, you know what? It's nice to go back to the good old days. You know what I'm saying? The good stuff where it came from the heart. You know. So yeah, I really did appreciate that, man. And I'll say this: watching this film, you cannot tell me these actors were not having a blast. You can tell, like these actors you have here, especially David Howard. Thornton that plays Art the Clown, you can definitely tell everybody here is just having a blast. They're watching this, they're sitting, they're not watching this, but they're in character and they're just having fun. Now they all do the same thing. They all 10 seconds later going, ah, you know, they're all scared and stuff like that. But it's like you can just see that yes, they are having fun here. And if they're having fun, then I'm having fun, okay? So yes, now with saying that, I'm not gonna lie, they ain't got the biggest actors, y'all. Like we're being honest here, they ain't. Come on, like they ain't got the biggest actors. They ain't got the best actors, you know. So some of the scenes here where people are screaming, the emotion is not really on their face too much, you know. Like if you like their hands are doing the right movements, but when you look at their face is kind of like you know, it's kind of like hey, I need a little bit more emotion out of you, my guy, you know. So yeah, other than that, yeah, that's one thing that kind of bothered me, was like the acting. I was like, I need y'all to sell some of these scenes, all right? When he's killing y'all, sell it, please. But that was just a little complaint of mine. It was crazy because I should have said this before, but I was like, man, this dude Art the Clown is having so many kills. I'm like, god damn, dog, you about to run out of people to kill in this movie, yo. This dude kills literally damn near everybody. I'm like, God damn, it's to the point where he killing extras. People just in the background, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, he's killing everybody. And I'm not gonna lie, some of these people had it coming. And this is why I say it's a spoiler review, because I'm gonna spoil some things. There's a couple people, there's early on in the movie, and I don't have the clip here, and I can't show you guys what I saw because of the fact that like I have my name on it, and I'll get in trouble with the studio for it. But you meet this one character in the first 5 minutes of the film. He's just sitting there and he's just like reading his newspaper, I think. I can't remember. But this dude, he sees Art the Clown just sitting there patty caking some invisible chick. And blood all on his shirt. All on Art the Clown's shirt. And this dude, yeah, he's not even in the trailer. But he sees blood all on this man Art the Clown's shirt. And he thinks nothing of it. 2 seconds later, Art putting a whole, like, I forgot what he killed him with, but he like stuck something through his head. And I was like, that's what you goddamn deserve. And that's what all the kills were pretty much. All the kills were pretty much set up like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all deserved it. When I talk about y'all deserved it, there's another character I think of. I have this written down in my notes, and I kind of show you guys. With this guy right here, he plays the cashier at like this Halloween shop that we meet. And pretty much, let me set this one up. So Art the Clown is in there like harassing this chick. I think it was Victoria who was harassing. He's just in there, like I said, just harassing this girl. And this dude is like, hey man, can you cut it out, man? Can you just stop bothering her? You know, not like instantly like, yo, get out, bro. If you're gonna harass her, get out. You know what I'm saying? Like what normal people would say. But he's like everybody else in the movie. He's like super nonchalant. He's like, yo man, can you just please stop? And even the girl just like, Victoria's like, I think she just like gets out. She just leaves, right? And then so it becomes Art the Clown and this guy. And you know what's finna happen, right? Dude comes up, the cashier comes up. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, hey, I'm gonna call the cops on you. And whenever he told Art the Clown he finna call the cops on him, Art the Clown pretty much said, say less. He beat this man's head in with a bottle. He said, boom! He killed this dude. And I was like, that's when I finally wrote it down. I wrote it down. I was like, man, some of these characters just have it coming to them. And you could say that's an artistic style on how the movie does it. Like I said, I think I said it before. I can't remember what I said and what I didn't say. But yeah, all these characters that pretty much die, they have it coming. Like there's no way you can sit here and watch the movie like you can like watch the movie in theaters or wherever you watched it, and just sit there like, wow, this character's not just asking for it. He's just, you know what I'm saying? He's asking for death at this point, right? And I was thinking the same way with this guy. I was like, yo, you see this dude terrorizing this young girl, you don't think nothing of it. Yeah, I hope Art gets your ass, and he did get him. Every character I wanted Art to get, he got him. And that's why that's the thing I really enjoy about these slasher flicks. Like I said, get me engaged with the film. You know, now I'm going to talk about the ending just really quickly because this is something I didn't understand with it. Like I said, I haven't seen the first one. So I didn't know that pretty much I guess Art the Clown isn't a human being, right? He's not human, right? He's like from the underworld or something like that. That's what I need you guys' help for. Cause like I said, I haven't seen the first one. Because there's points in the ending of the film where Victoria's like beating this dude's head in. And he's not dying. I mean, he finally died, like later on. Like Victoria, I think that's her name, Victoria, right? If I'm getting that right. But she freaking she comes back from the dead and she like cuts this dude's head off. And this other clown girl kind of shows up. And she takes his head. Now, if I'm Victoria at this point, I'm like, why not kill her too? Y'all see her, but I was like, is she real or is she not real? That's where I didn't understand that. That's why I need you guys' help for. Like I said, I didn't see the first one. I didn't know who the hell that chick was. So, yeah, the chick grabs his head and she just takes off. So I was just like, why not kill her ass too? Unless she's already dead. So I didn't know. I thought she was dead, but like I said, some stuff like that I just wasn't 100% sure, man. But like I said, the thing that really drives this film is Art the Clown, man. This dude is sick. He's vicious. And this dude, like the way he kills you, he puts on a performance while he's killing you. Like it's a smile, like he's dancing around, stuff like that. Like I like, you know what I'm saying? I can get with my dude Art the Clown, man. Like I said, shout out to David Thornton. That's the guy that played him. And I think he does a really excellent job. He's the best actor in this film by far. And I think like he just does a really great job at bringing this character to life, giving this character personality. And like I said, David Thornton did an amazing job with this. Like I said, there's certain people that just, you have a script and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna do what the script says. But I think David Thornton did a little bit more than what the script said. Like I said, great job, David Thornton, with Art the Clown, man. Yeah, man, I have a lot of stuff in my notes, but I mean, we be sitting here all day. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and give my rating on this. Honestly, I'll just give it. Cause I don't want this to be too long, cause y'all know how YouTube be when you make them too long. But I'll just say this: look, as me being a first-time viewer into the Terrorizer, what this thing is called, series. I don't have the thing in front of me, but as me being a first-time viewer into the series, I will say I'm a fan. I will say this. I'm a fan. I kind of want to see what they do next with it. I know he died at the end of the film, but it's like you can bring him back. God damn it. It's like this. Y'all can easily bring this dude back if you really wanted to and make a third movie. And it was like, you can tell. I like grounded films like this, kind of. Like where they ain't got no big budget behind them. Where, you know, the look ain't the best. But it's like, it's got that old school horror feel to it, you know, and that's the stuff I really enjoy when I see horror movies, man. The kills here are so gruesome, and like I said, they're different from the next kill. Like the kills in the film get to me like better and better and better and better. It's like, okay, y'all are stepping it up with each kill here. It's like this person gets his head knocked off, this person gets his legs chopped off, you know. So it's like, I like that type of stuff. But okay, I'll say this. There's one thing though, like, They definitely could have taken out some of the scenes in the movie, because there's some scenes where I was like, y'all could have cut this. Y'all could have probably cut this down to maybe an hour and 45, if we're being completely honest here. But I'm not gonna say what got me through the movie was Art the Clown and how much he should have. He's not like Jason and Michael Myers where they sub every once in a while. No, Art the Clown was in this goddamn film. He said, this movie is about me, goddamn it. I'm gonna be the star of this film. So yes, I had so much fun watching this film, man. I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. I had so much amount of fun watching this, man. And it's to the point where I really want to watch this again in a movie theater with an audience. Like, let me see the audience reactions when they watch these kills, you know? So, hey, man, if it's your first time finding my channel, please, for your boy, hit the subscribe button. Also, a video. Tell me, did you guys see this movie? Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Put it down below. Like I said, I'm a fan of the series now. But hey, with saying that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.